Whether you love the real-time active battle system or hate the new texturing, everyone seems to have strong opinions about Pokémon Legends ZA. Let's talk about the good and the bad of our favorite pocket monsters, so settle in like Snorlax and
Listen!
First off, a quick-ish recap of the story. You, the child protagonist, travel alone to the wondrous city of not Paris, for reasons that will never be explained. Upon arrival, you are immediately distracted by the first girl who pays any attention to you, and you get robbed by a panda, which are famous for their stealth and speed. After that traumatic welcome, you Stockholm Syndrome yourself into living with and helping out the sociopath who forces you into a citywide fight club. Gets you indebted to the mob, refuses to make the smallest personal sacrifices themselves, and then straight up lies to your face. To top it all off, she then ditches you when nepotism deus exes her into a cushy lifestyle. Your rival character is just the worst. But you can be the best by liking and subscribing, giving me the mega motivation to make more videos. Your rival aside, the game does have a fun cast of characters. And despite the game's bland story, the updated real-time battle system is actually a great change to the series. It makes players put genuine thought into the combinations of fast and slow moves, as well as utilizing traps and positioning to control the flow of battle, is what I'd say if you weren't one-shotting anything that doesn't stun-lock you into oblivion. Perhaps the new battle system will be more useful for the mega encounters, you might think. Well, mega fights are more fun in the sense that they aren't immediately over, and some even have some interesting mechanics. Here's the thing though, the biggest threat for defeat is that the rogue mega is just going to ignore your team and focus on knocking you out, which forces you to constantly run around the arena dodging its moves. But you can't attack without locking onto the enemy Pokemon, and you can't run while holding the lock-on command. Honestly, not having a lock toggle feature for these types of battles is either extremely trolly or grossly negligent by the developers.
The level of incompetence in this office is staggering!
The flat buildings and poor environment textures are a popular critique of the game. And yeah, the buildings look like something out of a PS2 game, but that never really bothered me during my playtime. Perhaps it's just that I'm an old who grew up with actual 8-bit games, but my focus was almost always on either the characters or the Pokemon, and I never really stared at a wall for long enough that it bothered me. Plus, Zygarde's glow-up outweighs some bad wallpaper, in my opinion. What actually concerns me is that there's very little exploration in the game. You have the same city at the end of the game that you did in the first hour. Given, there are new areas that get zoned off as Pokemon sanctuaries, but aside from Team Flare's lab, there's nothing new to explore at the end of the story as compared to the beginning. That's not to say that I haven't enjoyed the game, but either give me something new to do after the credits wrap, beyond just shiny hunting, or give me a new game plus so that I can enjoy the story again without having to bother a friend to transfer over my favorite Pokemon. Something that Nintendo adamantly refuses to do, despite the fact that this is a single-player game and one would imagine they would want you to engage with their product for as much time as possible. But what do I know? The TLDR is that you know what you're getting with a Pokemon game. If you enjoy the treadmill of running through zones and catching them all, then fighting some gym or promotional matches so that you can run around a new zone and catch even more, then you're going to like ZA. Or if you just really like sitting through a bunch of meetings. If that's not your thing, this probably is not the game for you. But what do you think about Legends ZA? Let me know in the comments below. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.